Hey guys, I'm back. I've actually been driving for a little while. Traffic was too bad the whole way down to pretty much close to where I'll be getting off at. I meant to stop beforehand and make a little check-in. Shows I'm just about 5 or 6 minutes out. We'll see with this daytime traffic, but we'll see how busy they are when we get there. Hopefully the line's not tue bad. It's still about an hour before it starts, but you just never know. We'll see. Just gonna get off here now and concentrate more on driving. We'll check in just a minute. All right, everybody, I made it. Directions were kind of crookedy, but it took me to a parking lot on the other side, which worked out great. So it's just a little passage to walk through. Then you turn around and let's see if I can turn this camera. And then you're here. So yeah, this is where. Hopefully, I got it in there. Trying to replay toys. Hopefully, it's where Steve's going to be here in an hour. So let's get in line. All right, guys. So I actually made it, and I was the second guy in line. So once he got everything set up, it went pretty quick. Super nice guy. I shook my hand like 3 or 4 times. Very efficient. Remembered me messaging him earlier, so I kind of brought that up. And yeah, I actually ran into a mutual friend, the guy that made my logo, Nathan. He just walked in, so said hi to him. And it's a smaller store, so there's not a lot of room to kind of mingle. So I kind of stepped out already. But yeah, super nice guy, guys. I didn't want to be disrespectful and take some footage inside the store. That's apparently bad juju, so we'll go from there. All right, let's make some rounds and let's get home. All right, everyone. So I'm finally back on the road. Actually ended up hanging around, ate some ice cream that was next door. It was okay, but wouldn't recommend it too much. But I did hang around, and because I changed my mind, I wanted to get the coin that only Steve offers. It's got like the Tyrannosaurus Rex emblem on one side and the Thunder Megazord. The Thunder. You guys will correct me. The Red Ranger's Thunder Zord on the other with the symbol that followed the Sentai series. It's really cool, and he said that it's only available through him at a meet and greet. It's not something you can order, and it's especially made for him that he buys to do at his meet and greets. So I could have got it at first, but I didn't want to spend the money. But then I thought about it and changed my mind, so I went back in line and waited another 30 minutes. By the time I was walking out, because I actually stopped and Nathan was still hanging out, one of our buddies, the guy that made my logo. I talked to him for a minute, met his wife, so that was a cool experience to meet somebody face-to-face like that. So yeah, I ended up staying longer than I wanted to, honestly, 'cause 15 minutes after 6 I was already out because I was taking in line. But it was cool. At 7 o'clock it was actually kind of died down. As I was walking out, there was only one other person in line waiting. So yeah, cool to meet him. Very super nice guy. Did get unofficial but official confirmation, because I overheard the main guy that handles all this confirm that Catherine and Nakia will be there at that location next month. And per their post that I read several days ago, it should be on August 25th, which is I believe a Friday. So I'm looking forward to driving back down here. It's not a bad location once you know where it is. And be really excited to hopefully be able to bring my wife and daughter down. My wife loves Hendersonville, and my daughter, she loves having her pink Power Ranger stuff hanging up on the wall. So yeah, I'm going to drive back. Hopefully make it safe. I do have a couple things signed. I'll probably just take them as pictures and throw them up here. Once I get everything settled down, hopefully I'll get this updated to the video next day or two. All right, bye, guys. But I met Steve Cardenas, Rocky. Super nice guy. Definitely worth meeting him. All right, have a good night. Hey, everyone. It's the next morning. Got in not super late. I got in about 9 o'clock last night from my travels. Just ran to some road construction that slowed things down a little bit on getting back home. But yeah, if you can see, I've got Rocky's, or Steve Cardenas' figure hanging up there now. Again, very, very nice man. Line wasn't too awful out there. I kind of expected it to be, because he'd already made 2 other appearances within the Middle Tennessee area. and well, more than East Tennessee. I remember this morning he was at the Jackson and the Clarksville locations back in May. So that side of Tennessee, had their opportunities to see him. So I would guess they didn't want to make the travel to the other side of Nashville just to see him again. But he had a good turnout, I thought. Again, very just nice man, very engaging, which is something I can appreciate, considering I spent 3 hours driving for a 2-minute conversation. So, and spent the money I spent just for his merchandise and getting signatures. But yeah, if you ever have a chance to meet him, he's a really good guy. Like I said on one of the videos yesterday, I did get overheard, confirmation that Catherine and Nakia will be there on August 25th. I think the times they posted was between 4 and 7, so definitely going to try to hit that up. Hopefully bring the kiddo and my wife this time. But yeah, I met Steve, and he was super nice. And I really liked how Replay Toys set him up. It's a smaller location what they had before, but it has more foot traffic, so that's why they moved there. And they put it on the back wall by the case, one of the cases they had, and they stopped the line right there and gave a good 8 foot of space for the people just to have that area just to be able to interact with Steve and not feel cramped and rushed. Because that's how you feel at Comic Cons. You're just lined up back to back, and they're just trying to push you as quick as they can. So I really enjoyed this way of doing it because you didn't feel rushed. You just, the line wasn't super long. So, within the first hour, it had already calmed down. So that's going to be it, guys. Tell me what kind of videos you'd like to see. Again, I'm not looking just to do Power Ranger stuff. I'm looking to do anything. Power Ranger is just what I'm into right now. So I'll be glad to hear anyone's thoughts, opinions about what they like. Till the next one.